So there's a lot of rumors around that Spotify might just have a new competitor on the block. There's predictions that Netflix just may enter the streaming service business and start streaming music right inside their app. I mean, they've already got 283 million subscribers across 190 countries. So it'd be very easy just to add music into the app. And this could put a serious dent in Spotify's market share. But I was looking at the numbers and just trying to see, like, okay, how much of a dent would it really put and would it really matter? Because right now, Spotify's got about 31% of the market share, 37%, where Apple's got 30%, followed by Amazon, 23%, right? And how I look at it is just like, where are the users? Where are the fans? And wouldn't Amazon already, like with Amazon Prime, like that's easy to say, well, look, I got a Prime membership, but I don't listen to my music there. You know, I do have Apple as far as I got the Apple TV, but I don't listen to my music there. You know, I like it on Spotify. I like the app. I like the playlisting. And this is what I think and why I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I think it's just going to be a brand new income stream. And how many people are down for a new income stream while people can stream your music and you can make more money and hopefully a higher royalty rate. But you got to remember, like, you know, this whole ecosystem that Spotify has created with playlists, pitching to editorial playlists, the algorithm, and sharing your music. And I know I get a lot of hate, and there's a lot of hate on Spotify, but what other app that has the Spotify discovery mode that is really sharing your music? Like, the only actually other algorithm that is so sophisticated and really shares your music, if it's good, or should I say share your videos, is YouTube. You know, right here, man, if you're watching this video, maybe you're listening to the podcast, but like YouTube shares good videos. And remember, you always have to replace that word algorithm with audience. It's not that the algorithm doesn't like your music, it's the audience that doesn't like it. And I really believe Spotify has really trained its algorithm in all these different genres, playlists, artists. Like, this ecosystem is going to be very hard to break down because, like, honestly, if I think anybody who would have already, you know, really combat and became the leader again would be Apple, right? And iTunes and everything like that. But I really think that Spotify has got such a grip hold on it. I'm not really concerned, but let me know in the comments, like, would you stream music in Netflix and just get rid of your Spotify or wherever you listen to music just to save, you know, a few bucks a month? Or do you think these companies should focus on what they're good at? You know, like, I know Netflix is making all these great documentaries, and if you haven't seen the Spotify documentary called Playlist, you definitely need to go watch that because that's really interesting to see how Spotify came to be. And we forget that, like, Napster, LimeWire, Pirate Bay, where all these songs were just being stolen and being listened to for free, and there was nothing to solve it. It was either buy CDs, buy tapes, buy vinyl, or that's it, right? There was no real system. And sure, iTunes was there, but this is before streaming, if you can believe it. And so I believe Spotify really solved the problem and allowed us to get paid. And maybe you just haven't made, you know, a lot of money on Spotify, but I'm telling you, it's freaking real. Like, so many no-name artists making multiple six figures a year from streaming. I'm one of them. Okay? And I'm not a household name. A lot of you have never heard of Manafest. And I've been doing music full time for over 15 years. You know, there's so many different niche genres that you and I know nothing about where artists are killing it. And so my advice is just keep growing. You know, when we promote our music on Facebook and Instagram ads, I don't just get a lift on Spotify. We're always going towards Spotify to grow our playlists and whatnot, but that's not the only streams that get a lift. I've done other videos on this channel where I shared my YouTube streams got a massive lift because people are like, what is that song? And they're putting that on the comments. And that's how you know if you've got something that connects. When people are like, yo, what's the name of that song? And you're responding to it. What do you think they're doing? They're going over to YouTube and they're looking you up. They're Shazamming you. My Shazams go through the roof, right? So at the end of the day, these platforms can come and go, but we as the artists, the creatives, we're going to be here long term, and we just need to keep building that foundation. And if I can say anything as well too, is you got to make sure you're building that email list as well, because that's something you own. The truth is, Spotify, Netflix, Apple, Amazon, not that I think these companies will be gone, but we don't know where they'll be 10 years, 15 years from now. We just don't know. But I do know that email is most likely going to be here. I know you and I are going to be here creating music. The thing is, are we going to build our brands so that it's very easy just to switch over no matter what comes? We just dominate and kill it. I'm optimistic. I'm not worried. Let me know what you think in the comments.